Y'all might remember I started this project some time ago. This is a banjo that had broken the heel off, and I repaired it, put these two pins in it, and I did say that I was gonna, rework this heel. I got a few minutes. I sort of caught up on some other stuff, so I'm gonna work on this a little bit today. First thing I'm gonna do is just set this on the grinder, grind that bottom flat, and then I'm getting my wood pile over here, and I'm gonna find me probably a piece of maple and a piece of ebony. Put me 2 little strips of wood on there, let it dry, and then sand around the edge. That'll make a pretty little heel for that. So I thought I'd get to work on that now. Won't take but a minute. About shaped up right to go on the bottom of here. It's going to go on like this. It's roughly cut now. After I get through, I'll grind around on it. I was looking for a piece of ebony. I came across this. This is a piece of an old fretboard, and it's the right size. So I'm going to use it to put on the bottom of that. It's going to look something like that after I get it all ground off. I'm going to go ahead and cut it, and I'll probably lay it on the belt sander and grind that fret down so it's just a straight metal line. Either that or grind it away completely. I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to cut it first. And then we'll see what we think. What I'll do is I'll glue it all back together, and then I'll get a smaller belt sander and I'll pretty up the edges. Alright, I guess this is what it would look like. This thing here with that on it, and then with this on it. Alright, I've got this glued up now, and I've got it. Basically, the only thing that's important here is that I make this big enough so that it's larger than the original heel. Because that way when I go to grind it down, I can grind all the way around the edge and make it all look like one piece of wood, except that it'll have that really cool looking design there. Since this one had the old brass fret on it, I just ground it down so that there'd be, there's 2 ways I can go here. I can grind through the fret so that this is just a black heel, or I can grind it in such a way where I keep this fret line there, and I went to the trouble of making it straight with the neck so that it would just be a straight little brass line across the back. I don't think it's a bad idea. I like to do things that are different, and to me that's different, and this is a neck for a gas can anyway, so the more different the better almost. So anyway, I got that glued, I got a rubber band on there. I'll leave that for a couple of days, then I'll come back and I'll take my sander and I'll buff around the edge of this, make it all the same height, and then basically we'll put her back on the banjo, string her up, and she should be ready to play pretty quick.